Blessed day, beloved. Blessed day, wherever you are. It's been a long time. More than 2 months that your spiritualist master was not with you online. You are blessed whatever you are. I'm blessing you. May the divine grace be upon you. May the light shine upon you. Peace dwell in your home as you are following me. May the light of success shine upon you. Is your humble servant Mulopwe. Kyungu Katapena, spiritualist master. Today I want us to talk. In our chat with spiritualist master, I want us to have a conversation. Because a lot of people always ask questions. Why things are turning up and down in their life. In my previous videos, I have explained some of the things at a spiritual level. Some people, you are encountering challenges because of what you went through with different type of spiritualists, different rituals that you have done. If you want more details, you can watch my previous videos, some of the cause of your problems. And then, now today, we are going to study on the matter concerning the causes of many troubles in your life. Yes. Why are you always in trouble in your life? Sometimes you do not get appropriate answers and you start seeing witches and demons everywhere, even when they're not supposed to be. Some of you, as you are watching me now, you are not even in good relationship with your own siblings, your own friends, your own relatives, your own parents, your own partner or spouse. Some of you, even your own children. Because of your ignorance of things. Because you do not know what cause or lead you to such a troubled life. You are shifting the blame. That's why today, you'll be allowed to ask questions. Those of you who do not yet subscribe, please subscribe. Like and share. Those who need more advice, please comment. Put your question forward. I'm going to answer you. Today, I want us to talk about these 5 points, which will go in much details to enable each and every one of us to understand some of the origin of our troubles. Our first point, many people find themselves in many trouble because of the lack of understanding of the spiritual realms. People, they think they understand spiritual realms. You're going to see some, they even give them the names. I'm going to inform you. As long as you never reach a mastership in spirituality, do not claim to have any knowledge which you can overcome. There are more to spiritual realms than what you read in the book. And the truth being told, most of us will never disclose everything because we are not allowed. That is how it is. So your lack of understanding, you're going to provoke spirits that are not even minding about your business. I always tell people of Christian faith, either my relatives, friends, acquaintances, I respect people's faith. They can come in my house and when we want to eat, they want to bless the food. Some of them, they like when they arrive somewhere, they do their prayers. I always ask them one thing. Do your prayer. Please do not chase Satan. Do not chase the demons in my house. Why? Because they are not here. I have no business with them. Do not bring them here. This illustration in this example is to tell you who's watching me. Instead of you focusing on fulfilling your mission and purposes under this reincarnation, you put too much effort and investing too much time on futility. You are looking for an enemy that you don't know. You are looking for an enemy that you want to provoke. I'm going to tell you something. You need to start learning the spiritual realms before you start committing yourself to fight spirit. Sometimes you are provoking errant spirit around you, you thinking you are protecting yourself. You are provoking forces that you do not have control over, or you do not see. You do not understand how to operate. As a consequence, there were few hanging around as errant spirit. You come, you show them that you are powerful, you chase them, you provoke them. They come a legend. When they come a legend, you are having problems now. Trouble, things were going very well. Things they start falling down. Why did you bring energy that will not belong to your house all along? That did not belong to your work all along? Because you are completely ignorant of the spiritual realms, what it is, how it functions. Maybe you believe after reading few books, after following few preaching, after finishing university, after mastering in science, you understand spirituality. That is where we get it wrong. In each field, it got its own. Spirituality is not religion. Don't confuse the two. That is where the misunderstanding starts. You are a very religious person. You practice the principle of religion. We understand. It's not spirituality. I can't make you spiritual. You are spiritual. The reason you're incarnated in the body that is watching me now is because your creator assigned you a mission to come and fulfill under the sun what is yours. The day you're going to start understanding that, it's going to be the beginning of you start understanding the spirituality and the end of insecurity and complex in your life. Beloved, you are progressing. You are going to our second point, which is the provocation of spirit, which you do not know either overcome. You find instead of minding your own mission, you start going to get involved in other people's problem and start doing deliverance. You like to show people that you know it all. You like to show people that you got the power. You like to show people that you are the anointed one. You go and get involved in things that does not concern you. Before you get involved, did you conduct a reading on the matter? Did you seek spiritual guidance on the matter? Did the spiritual guide that are leading you or your ministry have given you the credentiality, the green light to say, go and overcome that? You must know in every war, when you're attacking, there's going to be a counterattack. How do you prevent it from happening? How do you prevent the spirit that you have chased from coming back? Because when they're coming back, they're not coming back alone. And in most cases, they were not even minding about you. You go and provoke them. You go to pray for someone. You are praying for something that is not happening in your life because you're imagining it. You are sending fire all over, using your spiritual privilege from your creator, casting such energy. You are provoking. When they are coming, they find that you are completely ignorant of who you are. Maybe you will be attacking the spirit that was supposed to be working on your favor. Now they want to destroy you. As a consequence, you lose your job, you lose your marriage, maybe lose somebody close to you, your assets, your property, and trouble has come into your life. Now you start looking for witchcraft everywhere. You start, anyone you dream of, that is the person. You start fighting anyone, and you see the world against you. You are the problem. You didn't mind your own business. You follow the sweet word that was told to you. You want to repeat the story that you read in the book. As a consequence, you have no direction. Let us have a conversation. We're having a conversation. You are welcome to ask questions. Put them in a comment. Ask questions. The trouble that you are facing today, They might not be necessarily the result of a curse that has been cursed over you by somebody. It can be a result of a return, a back to sender, that you attacked the spirit, which you didn't understand who they were, what was their mission and purposes. You don't even know yours, but you enter in a war which you do not know where you are, and who are you, and what is the purpose and the reason for you to find yourself in that way. These are your trouble that you have caused upon yourself. Yes, they can end. You might say, Master, they can end. Yes, they can end. It depends on each individual problems, because spirituality is not a one-size-fits-all. You cannot expect me to say, listen, you go and do left and right, then all of you solution gonna come. No. Those who will need more advice on how to handle things, you can still contact me, you can still comment, you can still inbox. Sorry. Our third point is, many people, as you are watching me, are in confusion between religion and religious principles with spirituality and spiritual principles. Some of what we believe in general as spiritual principles, they are religious principles, human-made things. Spiritual work doesn't have a book. The spirit, they do not leave for you history for you to come and copy. No. Why? Because they live eternally. The spirit, they reincarnate. They do not need to refresh your memory as a human for you to remember them. They expect you as a spiritual being to know who you are and fulfill your mission. If you're ignorant of that, there's no one to blame. Whatever is written in the book, that a human experience that will be put there. I'm not saying don't read the book, inform yourself. Certain spiritualists must have written books. Certain healers, psychic, they have written books based on the experience that they had with the spiritual realms and their missions. You can learn from that. You can discover things from that. But do not make it the basic principles, because spirituality is not a religion. It is not a religion. That is why you notice that I don't even come and preach you every day. It is not a religion. There's not a code of conduct that you need to observe in order to get this. There's mission to fulfill, and all of us mission are not identical. You got your own, I got my own. I'm doing mine, you're gonna do yours. Once you understand who you are, you won't have that confusion between religion and spirituality. Religion is a man-made thing to shape and control the society and its behavior. It has its good side and its bad side. But in general, religion is perceived good. I have no problem with that. And I do not even ask you to stop to go to your religion. But if you want to awaken your spiritual life, you can be a religious leader, you can be a follower on the bench. If you want to awaken your spiritual life, then you need to draw the line. Because spirituality works with the guidance of the Spirit. It's spontaneous. They can lead you to do things which your religion disagree with. But you do not forget that you are not under this incarnation for religion's sake. You are here because your Creator sent you to fulfill your mission here. Not to please anybody, not to please the community, not to please dogma. So do not confuse the two. And it's very important. It's very important that we draw that line, and it must be clear. You can ask me, Master, can I associate my religion and my spirituality? That is where people are getting confused. I've seen a lot of young spiritual leaders getting stuck along the road. They're gonna come, Master went to initiation, they do whatever the Gobela told me. And when I come, my practice was going fine. And now, Master, I am having this type of problem. No client is coming. I can't see vision. I can't connect with my ancestor, this and that. Is correct. One, going through initiation of Twasa and them is not become spiritual. They are empowering you with the basic knowledge of spirituality, how you can apply. Once you graduate, you need what is called a spiritual initiation and anointing from a spiritualist master. And when you become a spiritual leader, you do not do things according to certain principles established. You are doing things according to spiritual guidance. You are not there to please people. People pleaser, they never succeed in any way. The most biggest failure I know in my life, they are people pleaser. And once you start pleasing people, the spirit, they leave you. And the people you wanted to please, they can abandon you because they are not coming to you because you are handsome or beautiful. They are coming to you because they follow the light that is shining upon you. People do not follow me because I'm handsome. Or people do not follow me because I'm wise. People, they are after the gift in me. People, they are after the calling in me. That light in me is able, and I always tell people, I'm not the miracle maker. I am an humble servant, an instrument that is being used to solve whatever people problem they brought to my attention under the spiritual guidance. And then, this is leading us to our fourth point. Our third point was not confuse religion and spirituality. Now, our fourth point is, for you who are spiritual leader, why your practice are failing. Because with the common people I can understand, they are ignorant, but you identify yourself as a spiritual leader. How do you end up failing in your practice? Because you want to make your practice like a religion where is a spiritual place. For example, you are a sangoma, you are a psychic, you are a prophet, you can be an apostle or a pastor. Why do you cleanse people with evil spirit according to you, or with negative energy according to you, with errant spirit according to you, with a wanted spirit according to you? Why do you cleanse them on your place of work? Why do you use your temple and your altar to conduct people cleansing? Why? There must be an isolated place where people can do that. Even when we go into ancient time, when the world was not developed to the way it is today, our ancestors, they were not conducting cleansing on their practices. They were going to the river. They were going to the bushes. Today, we are living in big cities. We understand. We are living in places where we don't have the bushes or to go to the river with everyone. And not everyone who can go to the river. But we got alternative things. We got game reserves. We've got hotels where you can rent a place because it's a public place. You clean the person there. You conduct. If you are a pastor, you can take them to a place, a mountain, wherever. You do the ceremony there. Because once you start, what is happening? For example, you come to me, you say, Master, I'm having this problem, I need to help you. Then I do everything by my residence. I am indirectly sending my address into the spiritual realm control of those spirits that I'm chasing. So they didn't know me. I didn't have any problem with them. End of the day, they end up coming now to search for me because I'm disturbing them. You're gonna say, everything was going fine, I was helping people, then things changed. You were busy chasing, but you didn't protect yourself. As a consequence, your own private life has been affected. Your family life has been affected. As you're watching me now, maybe you're already divorced. Maybe you're in the kind of trouble that you cannot even handle. And you don't understand why. You say your God have forsaken you. You say their ancestors have turned their back on you. No. Nothing like that is your ignorance. So it's about time you identify, you become honest with you. Yeah, with yourself. Become honest with yourself and acknowledge that most of the causes of your troubles are originated from your ignorance. And stop being stubborn. Start learning. Stop being stubborn and start learning. Because the truth is, what you think you know, you don't know. The only way you can know is when you accept that you don't know, you want to learn. All of us are learning. That's why we're able to share. The more you're going to learn, the more you'll be able to share. We are going to our fifth and last question. Ignorance of who you are. This is the main point. And it will remain the main point. Who you are and what is your purpose. That the only things that can give you stability. They can give you clarity. They can give you peace. Why do you think people are jealous? Because they are ignoring who they are themselves. They start envying even things that they were not supposed to envy because it doesn't fit their purposes. If you know who you are, you're going to know your mission. And you're going to know your purpose, you're going to fulfill it. I know who I am, I know my mission. I'm happy with who I am. I don't envy anyone to be like them. Because I have understood who I am. You will never see me talking in a bad way or in a jealous way of somebody else. Ask people around me, they will tell me. Because I have no time for that. I have time to fulfill my mission under this reincarnation so that I pay my karma debt and be in harmony with my Creator. Start researching to discover who you are. You're going to fight everyone, you're going to accuse everyone of everything, but your ignorance of who you truly are is the major problem here. So how are you going to find out who you are? By acknowledging that you're a spiritual being. By reconnecting with your one self, which is your ancestor, your creator. We are one. Our creator is a spiritual being, we are a spiritual being. To try to develop that connection by clearing out all the negative energy that you have accumulated and open new channel and restore old channel to attract the positive energy which you have lost. So for those of you who always been hesitated or who like to go and do free spirituality, but do it to the people who at least are professional and are enlightened one. You need to cleanse and bath your spiritual being and your body. You need to reconnect with the four elements of nature: Mother Earth, fire, water, air. You need to reconnect with your ancestor and your Creator. You need to reconnect with the Ascended Master. As you're watching me, you are crying, Master, my ministry is not working. My church is not going well. You are crying, Master, my practice here as a Sangoma, they are not going well. My prophetic, I can't see. I can't see anymore. I lost connection. And you think your ancestors are punishing you? No. You provoke the wrong spirit, now you are in trouble, you don't even know you are lost. Control what you are doing. Learn on what to deal with. So, in order to conclude, I'm going to say this. Before you decide to start practicing and doing people delivery, helping people understand the spiritual realms, I do not mean you can understand it on one day, but at least work under the guidance of a enlightened one. People who got more knowledge and advanced knowledge in order for them to be guiding you on how to do things. Otherwise, you're going to always find yourself in a problem. A person like myself and some of my other friends, they are everywhere in the world, who have undergone the type of training that we undergo, and who have the kind of calling that we have, will find us. They're going to guide. For the provocation of spirit, you need to do a reconciliation, a spiritual reconciliation, to make peace with the spirit which you provoked, that they were not concerned about your problems. Those who are concerned about your problems, you do not have to reconcile with them, and they won't even come. But those who will give you more trouble are those who are not concerned who provoked them. And you need teaching and guidance based on your individual problems to reach that stage. And then the confusion of religion and spirituality, that needs to be thrown. Your religion is not the absolute truth that the world has. Besides your religion, there are other religions as well. But spirituality is absolute, because each and every one of us is spiritual. Not all of us are religious. You find atheists, you find non-believer at all, and you find deep believer and conservative. You find liberals. But in spirituality is a common fact. All of us are spiritual beings before becoming human. And religion is not something that was created by our Creator, but it's something that humans have made from their experience and history. And then, when it comes to wrong place of doing rituals, from today, watch me. In your office, pastor, stop praying for people there. Pray for them in the church, not in your office. In your house, stop praying for people in your house. You have a church for that, not your house. Your office and your house, they are a private dwelling where you got more much energy. If they become affected, you won't perform. Because they are under siege. You won't perform, you won't be creative. You won't have peace at home, you won't have peace at work. So what will happen? Put them there in the church. Sangoma ila. In your temple, do not wash people there. Do not work on people there. Create a clinic, a laboratory. If you don't have, rent a place, which even if the spirit they come there, they will come to the wrong address, because somebody else will pass there. As long as you want to keep doing these things in your house because you want to save money, you keep doing them in your house because you don't want to follow what the spirit are telling you. If they tell you go to the bush, go to the bush. If they tell you go to the river, go to the river. If they tell you go to the cemetery, go to the cemetery. You are a missionary. Fulfill your mission. If some of us are telling you the type of ritual that we are doing, you're going to run away. But we are here. You see me, man? Wake up and awaken your spirit. This was the introduction I wanted to share with you today. Some of the cause of your problems. I'm going to wait for your comments, your questions. Based on your questions and comments, I'll be able to come and teach more. And I'm still needs my cultivator people that we're going to have. They're going to be with me here, so that they are asking questions to enlighten. Be blessed whatever you are following me. Please do not forget to like. Please do not forget to comment. And do not forget to subscribe and share the video. Let us bring more people now. I want us to start learning more things this time. I want us to go more deeper. From your question, I will know your need. From your question, I'll get the guidance on what I'm going to share with you. We are going on a long weekend, and the holidays that are coming. I believe together we will have enough time to learn more. Those of you got their own testimony or experience you want to share, if you got your video, you can send me your video. If you wanna share the same platform with me, you're gonna be welcome to contact me. We'll make arrangement and we're gonna do it. He's your humble servant, Mulopwe Katapena, spiritualist master. Be blessed, may the divine grace be upon you, and the love of the ancestor and the creator shine upon you. May the light shine upon you. May your problem find their solution through the light of spiritual realms. Be blessed. See you next time. May fear leave your spirit and peace dwell in your home.